Good morning, good morning, good morning, America, man. It's about 4:17 a.m. Bringing a flame. You already know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, man. We got a beauty today, man. We have a beauty today. First of all, man, I gotta talk. I gotta bow down to my brother. He do good work. My man Aton Daniels. He does lovely work, man, and man, he's a good role model, man. He's somebody to follow and try to be lean, sort of how he doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? In his own lane, ain't nobody business, and he just tell it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And a very intelligent brother, man. Very articulate. I got to bow down to the brothers who's very articulate with their manner, their speech, sharp delivery, sharp dressing, high value men themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the business. I love to see men that stand on a square and just handle their business as a man. And that's just what it is. But my man had Charleston White on his show, man. And to me, I think this is one of the best interviews I've heard, and the response and it just everything, you know. Cause Charleston White, man, he keeps it real, and he goes limbo. What I mean by that, he can see your situation and go deep into it spiritually wise, and people always think he's about being loud and all that. That's what the internet says. You know what I'm saying? But the root of him, man, is just a really old school knowledge giving him and transformational word that he give, and words give life. And they do. You can whoop somebody's ass with your tongue and make them feel bad rather than a physical ass whooping. But that mental won't never go away. You feel me? So, you know, my man keep it 100. He keep it 100, and boy, he talked on this thing with him and Boosie, and I want you to hear the passion in this man's voice. In his voice now. I want you to hear his voice you know what I'm saying, the Southern way. And brother, when I tell you, he giving left, right combinations. Just talking about the culture, telling on each other. And it ain't really just snitching, man. If somebody do some old fucked up shit around you, hey, man, you ain't finna put me on this, or you have blood on my hands. Activate your senses, black man. You can't just react off everything. Think 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 times if you have to. The consequences of everything. Breathe in, breathe out. So no further ado, man, we're finna play some of this audio, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the Charleston White cooked on this motherfucker, man.
Because they doing something that is really transformational.
Just imagine if me and Boosie get in there, me and T. So at one point in time, one of those Audi people offered me and T.I. $1 million to fight.
Yeah.
He don't need $1 million, you know, but I could have used it. But yeah, nigga, so nigga, me and Boosie done really been on the phone, and they done offered me and Boosie some money, and you know, homie, so they tired of regular boxing.
Yeah.
They would rather see somebody like me with a big mouth, you know, somebody that's been talking Kwame Brown online, been talking to fight Shaq, you know, they would love to see that, homie. They would love to see rappers settle disputes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. Would y'all pay for that? I would pay for that on my phone, like a pay-per-view. I would pay for that if there ain't no weapons. Make sure everybody gets searched. It won't be no bullshit. Hell yeah, I would pay for that. And that's a good revenue stream right there. Nothing fake. I want to see the real deal. Nothing fake.
In the boxing ring rather than in the club and in the parking lot than in the graveyard.
So I think that a lot of rappers are scared.
They are. Most of them throw punches like girls. You know, if you had most rappers throw.
And see, that's a good thing about being beat up when you was young. You keep on getting on up and doing what it do, get your skills better. These dudes today, y'all ain't fighting, man. Y'all are not no fighters. Y'all some pew-pews. And that's not a man, dude. That's not a man, dude. I mean, you can talk about your happy brothers and your cliques and all. That's fine. But you know the core essence of your heart. Yeah, man, that's some punk shit.
Baseball, the first pitch, and the baseball, they throw like a sissy. So, nah. So, homie, but because of that, I didn't want to get stuck on the internet.
Yeah.
Because there have been many viral sensations. There have been many people who have gone viral, but you can't remember the last viral sensation.
You've always said that. Like,
yeah.
From the very first interviews that I've ever done with you and all of that, you've always said, yo, I'm not about to be boxed in by nobody.
Because I started to realize that this group of Americans is dumb and stupid, like children who watch TV and believe what they see on TV is real.
Ooh.
So there's a time in your life that everything you see on TV, there's a sentiment of it that you believe is real as a kid because you have an undeveloped brain and you don't know life in reality.
Yeah.
Well, because these people live on the internet, they think I'm what I am on the internet.
Right.
They think I'm a vulgar, disrespectful person. Homie, I done got on her and said I rape people and ain't never raped nobody.
Yeah.
I done got on her and said I kill people and ain't never killed nobody. But because they can pick and choose, they'll say, oh, he's a rapist. Well, I say I'm a killer too. Oh, but you didn't pull the trigger. Well, I ain't never raped nobody either. Bob, but you said it.
Yeah.
So, nigga, when I realized that, so when I started Googling my name, at one point in time, when you Google my name, the first thing that would come up was the American Bar Association Journal. That used to be the first thing when you pull my name. And then there was another one, the African American News. So this was the largest African American digital news on a newspaper that had done a write-up about me. Then you would see the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Do you know how big that is, homie? So, but
Damn, that's wild, ain't it? That's wild as hell. Shit, that's just for, doing little shit, but very impactful.
After I started becoming viral on the internet, all my viral clips start superseding real documentations of what I've done in real life. So then that's when I started analyzing this shit and said, homie, they're going to trap you on the internet. And what you do on the internet is going to supersede what you do in real life. Because these people don't associate real life anymore. Everybody's trapped in the metaverse and not the universe.
Yeah.
Nobody.
That's so true. So true. Everybody on their phone. Hell, I be on my phone. I be on my phone, goddammit. Man, I want you to hear this man pass. I'm trying to get to it right quick.
Is facing with reality and dealing with reality. They're dealing with the metaverse and coming, and they taking a break out of the metaverse and come look around in reality, fix something to eat, maybe wash their ass, take care of the kids, put the pacifier, and then they jump right back into the metaverse and they miss the universe. So even when they're out eating, when they drive in their car, everybody's in the metaverse. That's why so many wrecks. They're not paying attention in the universe.
Damn right.
That's why so many victims, because people are not observing but everybody's looking down at their phone, so everybody's a potential victim because they're in the metaverse. So then when I got hip to that, I said, nigga, I'm finna be the Denzel Washington of the metaverse. And I fulfilled my dream.
I think you exceeded it, bro. Like, everybody
I think so too.
kept predicting that, oh man, maybe they're gonna cancel him or somebody
Went undercover. He didn't have no money, and he did this with $1,500 to the FBI. Got on the case. Once the FBI got on the case, he was able to go full undercover and got these guys. Well, this is around the time Facebook came with the Facebook Live. So this guy was somebody we all looked up to. Guy by the name of Kevin Spencer. We all looked up to him. He was the epitome, like how Young Thug is. Right? He was that in our city, the baddest nigga ever. So once he snitched on his Woody. He snitched on his Woody. He snitched on his Woody. But he told everybody, can't nobody beat me up, nigga. So I'm going to come back to the city. I ain't going in witness protection. So Tegan wrote the book.
Yeah.
I read the book. Tegan wrote the book. So while I'm reading the book, I'm also working in the community with some of the kids that Tegan got and the mothers in this book. I meet one of the mothers, a lady by the name of Miss Nikki. Her son catch a robbery case. I help him.
And he's building all this up to let him know what his root and his cause is to stop the cycle of killing and unnecessary killing and exposing the bad. I tell you, exposing the bad guy. I mean, I hate to be like that, but it really is. It really is then covering up. Dude, I mean, are you under? I hope as a man you feeling me on that. That's just grown man shit. Some people don't want to leave that street shit behind until they get old and lose all the people around them and be like, I should have just lived a normal life. Oh, Lord. You see what I'm saying? If they make it that age.
Out of the robbery case. She tell me how Tegan helped her get out of his life, helped her son. So I'm saying, man, this white boy is really a hero. Yeah. He don't want the book to go to the movies because he don't want to look like a white savior. And I'm saying, why would you be? Because racism. Said, why would a white boy be feeling it about him? So after he arrested all these black kids, all these black kids' father, he went to the Fort Worth Police Department and said, hey, man, while I was working undercover, I saw this in the homes. I saw this in the house. A lot of you guys have to do this. We need to come up with a program. They said, man, great job. Why you want to help these motherfuckers? You're a decorated cop. He quit working for the police department and put all his resources in this book to build a program for black kids in the same neighborhood that he arrested daddies at. Yeah. So, nigga, now I'm working with these same kids. So this nigga attacked me because of this. But the black community is cheering him on. He was a gangster killer. All the niggas in the neighborhood scared to call him a snitch. I publicly call him a snitch. So nigga, won't nobody publicly say, man, Kevin Smith is a snitch. All the niggas still hit his G's and his C's. Twisted Black, the famous rapper, came home, hugged him, and made a song about him snitching. But he'll beat you up if you say this. So he catch me at the barbershop. They set me up because I'm the only man in my city, the community activist, who will say, man, the kids, this is the gangster nigga, y'all, he snitched, so y'all tell too. He still get his C's, he still get his G's. Why y'all let these niggas tell too, nigga? That's why he attacked me in the barbershop. But you got the black community clapping. But they said I'm wrong for snitching. So when Woody come home, they clap for Woody. Oh, Woody's so loving, but this nigga done killed a bunch of people. Just 10 years ago, the FBI said he's the most dangerous man in Atlanta. And they clapping for him. But I'm the bad guy for wanting to tell on these kind of guys. Yeah. So now Young Thug done come out snitching. Young Thug got a video in the interrogation room for 2 hours, having dialogue with the police about crime and criminals, but he don't want to work with Gunna. Come on, homie, look at the hypocrisy. So, nigga, God made me the sacrificial lamb. That's why I haven't gotten this far, because I have been attacking evil. They've been saying I've been evil, but that's why God won't let nothing happen to me, because though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I've been speaking against evil, my nigga. So who gonna hurt me if somebody speaking against evil? They preach evil. They go commit crimes and put it on songs. That's how they were able to give them. And use the songs against them. So nigga Boosie killed 9 people, went to trial for 5. Used a 16-year-old to kill 5 people, and this kid didn't make over $50,000. He paid $2,000 per hit. And people saying God on his side. You're a damn lie when he got a 15-year-old doing life in prison. And by the way, I helped work on that law to try to get this kid out. It's called JLY. Juvenile life without parole. I went to Washington, D.C. over 4 or 5 times. We got it abolished, but you know what? They didn't make it retroactive for the boy Boosie used. So that's why this is personal to me, nigga. I ain't got to explain that to y'all. Why he picking on Boosie? Because I fight to get Marlo Mike out, nigga. He'll die in there as a baby. Nigga 15 years old with 9 bodies. He went to go tell because he couldn't sleep at night. Boosie sleep good at night because he didn't pull the trigger. That baby can't sleep, nigga. While you throwing your pool party, that baby had 9 bodies, nigga, at 15 years old. And he committed them all. He had to get it out of his heart, my nigga. That's why he went to the police and told him. Can't sleep at night, nigga. You done killed 9 people. You can't tell nobody about it. And you a baby? He was a baby. And y'all got more mercy for Boosie. And this nigga still rap about what he being on death row. And he cried. He was in protected custody. Ask Eric Brown, who was in Angola with him. And look, he's silent. Bit Boosie a hoe. That's why I want to get him in the boxing ring and punch on his diabetic jaw. Bitch ass nigga.
Boy, that's just a little snippet. But man, he is telling the I mean, what is that's I hate to say it, but that's a prophet like type move. If you're old school, you go against wickedness. To the ones who got power in the world. And you gonna be hated for that. But when you are a cat in a corner, that's what my seafood used to teach me. When you become a cat in a corner, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game. This your boy Moose, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
A lot of women are bums because they choose to look. Women these days are looking for a come up. They're looking for somebody to save them. They're looking for their next thing. When you really unpack what's going on right now in society, a lot of women are bums because they choose to look. Listen, I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I'm not sugarcoating shit. A lot of women are bums, and you have high standards with low quality in yourself. You want a man to have 6 figures. You want a man to take care of you, pay all your bills. You want a man to do this, that, and the third. Elevate your life. But you can't do that for yourself. So why is a man going to invest that into you when you don't even do that for yourself? You don't show a man that you're worth that yourself.